Hey guys, it's Michael and Yemisi. Today we're exploring one of the largest cities in the world, Jakarta. But despite its massive population, it's not known for tourism. We're going to show you everything we found to do, and honestly, what we found really surprised us. Good morning from Jakarta. So we are currently at Merdeka Square.
We arrived at the bright and early morning of 6 a.m. to get to Merdeka Square. Little to know that this tower doesn't open until 8.
Really wide open. There's lots of beautiful trees on the side, lots of areas to run, so it's a really lovely area. So Merdeka actually means freedom, so this is Freedom Square to celebrate their independence, first from the Dutch and then the Japanese. You might have noticed that there's a lot of Indonesian flags, these red and white flags all over, and that's because Independence Day is actually 3 days away, so we're actually here at a great time. That also probably means that things are going to be a little bit more packed and different than usual, so.
So when we first came here, we were really confused about where the entrance was. We ended up back where we started. So the entrance is here, like underground. So we're gonna go try to get our tickets so we can get in and out.
Okay.
We just got our tickets and it is only cash, so be warned, and we're going to the top. So we got our queue number, because like I said, I know that this place can run out of spots for the top, so that's why we came really early. We made it to the top. We are under the flame, and since we came early, we have this place all to ourselves maybe for 5 minutes.
There's a few views to see, so I'll show you around over here. Smog in Jakarta is very bad because there's so many cars. Traffic here is a real issue, and I think the weather conditions just add up to make the smog stick around for a long time. The view is still really beautiful. That is the largest mosque in Southeast Asia, and we're going to go there after this. You can see just how huge it is from up here. That is the entrance down there, and you can see all these students coming in right now. And you can see just how beautiful this park is. There's so much there to do.
Okay, so we are at the bottom of the museum now. And here they have cases which shows groups and things that were involved in the independence. It's also in English as well, so it's really simple and easy to read. Right now it is really hot, so we are trying to cool off. But we just finished up, so I think you can only spend about an hour here, honestly. So we are gonna go get a drink because it's really hot, and now we're on our way to the mosque. So let's continue exploring Jakarta. Okay, we are at the cathedral in Jakarta. It's right across from the mosque, and I think it's the only cathedral in this region. So make sure you have your ID because they check your ID at the entrance. We want to go to the mosque first, but the mosque opens at 10. So right now, as it's 9, we decided to go to the cathedral, and as soon as we're done with the cathedral, we'll go to the mosque.
Okay, so we are currently at Istiqlal Mosque, which means Freedom Mosque, third largest mosque in the world and the largest mosque in all of Southeast Asia. It can hold up to 250,000 people inside and out, but just this main room alone holds up to 60,000 people. 5 stories tall, so this is definitely the largest mosque we've ever seen inside for sure. So these 12 pillars symbolize the 12 prophets, I believe, and 5 floors to symbolize like the 5 pillars of Islam. So it's a very interesting construction. It's a lot more modern than every other mosque we've been in though. So it's very interesting to be here. So this drum behind me is called a putu, and it is the Indonesian traditional drum that is used for the call of prayer. Although they don't use it anymore, they stopped using it in 2014. Apparently, ever since this mosque was constructed, they use this drum for the call of prayer, which is really interesting. So all of these spots here are to pray towards Mecca. There's 2 of these courtyards, and they're just massive grids.
say definitely take the first tour, because when we came back from our tour, there were so many people. So I definitely recommend that. Honestly, it's a very huge mosque, and the intricacy and the modernness of it is really something that we haven't seen before. But I really respect how the architecture is here. So honestly, this mosque is really nice. And it's, like I said, I'm still mind blown about how many people it can fill. We are hot and hungry, so we are on our way to another famous cafe. So we finally arrived to this legendary cafe. It's the second oldest building in this plaza.
Like many other areas in Southeast Asia, Indonesia was pretty brutally colonized by the Dutch, and colonizers did what they do, and they built a whole town here, and it's all in the Dutch building style, which is really jarring to come from the rest of Jakarta and come into this. So yeah, that's where we're at right now, and we are gonna go to Cafe Batavia. We're gonna go to the cafe and eat food. Okay, what'd you think?
Good. The drink was really good because we were really thirsty and hot.
Yeah.
Honestly, is it worth the price? Not really, but it was worth the experience that we had. It's just really nice to look at all the interesting architecture.
Yeah, it's an interesting change of pace. It might not be worth going out of your way for, but anyways.
Now it's time to go back into the city to get some more food.
Okay, so we are currently at Soto Betawi Haji Husen. Soto Betawi is like a really famous, it's like the dish here in Jakarta. It is like a beef soup with like, it's like a curry sort of thing. And we got it with rice, and we got some iced tea as well. We are super hungry and a little hot, so we're ready to dig into this, and hopefully it's really refreshing.
It's so good. I'm not sure if it's a hole in the wall, but it's definitely in a wall, and it's delicious. Right now we're at the mall and we went to the aquarium because it's really hot outside and they needed something else to do and we wanted to be indoors, so here we are.
The aquarium is a great place to go in the summer. So yeah, we're gonna explore around here, wait for it to cool off outside, and we're gonna go back at it with a few more things. How does this make you feel?
I don't like cockroaches. It's just the name cockroach is very unappealing.
I know, but they're cute though. They're pretty chill.
Yeah, they're cute here. Anywhere else, no.
Oh yeah, not maybe in your home, but it's pretty cute.
Honestly, I really like this aquarium because it's very interactive as well. So you get to like, you know, hold different animals. And like at this point, I'm becoming animal lady and I'm trying to hold as many animals as I can before my life is ever over.
I know. But we're about maybe halfway through and there's actually a lot more than I thought there was. There's lots of fish here, lots of different exhibits. So yeah, we're having a blast. And we're finally cooled off.
Okay, so we just finished the aquarium and now we're gonna get Jayco and then go back to our accommodation to rest. It's been a couple of crazy days and we're so burnt from the sun. So we want to take a nap and prepare for our next destination. Okay, Okay, so we got fried duck, rice, and herbs. And here in Indonesia, you eat with your hands. So make sure you wash your hands because you don't want to get any germs or infection. It's hot. Wow, that is good.
This is like an 8 or 9 out of 10 for me. This is so delicious. The veggies that come with it, the spices.
We're going to Henshin, which is a rooftop bar here at the Westin in Jakarta. You're not allowed to use your camera, so we're going to use our phone.
Okay, well that was awesome. The drinks were really good, the staff was really nice, and the view was spectacular.
Honestly, we rank in number 5 out of all the rooftop bars we've been to. It's just because we've been to some pretty amazing ones.
Yeah, but it's definitely up there for sure. It was really nice and a really beautiful view. So now we are going to go home because we have a very busy day tomorrow. We are once again coming to you from the stay. We just decided to order the last thing we were gonna get here, and we're gonna eat that now in front of you. Richeese. I think it's called Richeese or Richeese. This is a Indonesian chicken place. They're famous for their fire chicken. This is the normal chicken, and this is the fire chicken. This is the level 5 fire sauce that we have here. And apparently this is insanely spicy. Like, I've seen people like coughing and crying eating this. So far, our experience with Indonesian food is that it's not spicy at all, and things that are supposedly spicy, like the chili sauces and stuff, have not been. And then this last thing is their pink lava drink. They have a few signature drinks, and this is one of them. So this is the Richeese Fire Chicken Challenge, I guess, is what it's called. So I'm just gonna take a big bite. I'm gonna pre-rate this a 5 out of 10.
I don't know, to me it's spicy, but it's not like I'm dying. Like, it has stuff similar to this. It's hot, but it's manageable.
I definitely agree. It's not the spiciest thing I've ever had by a long shot.
So I'm trying their pink lava drink. This tastes like bubblegum milk.
This literally looks like Pepto-Bismol. Yeah, it tastes like milk that is flavored with bubblegum. Okay, we need to go to bed. We're so tired, but before we do, we have to taste test these donuts from Jayco that we got earlier.
This is actually pretty good. Do I think it's better than Krispy Kreme? It just depends on how I feel.
It's pretty delicious, but I think that it's like, you know, just good donuts from a normal store. I'd say that's a decent 7. And now, boys and girls, it's time for us to go. We are so tired.
Jakarta, you're the most cityest city I've ever been to. And maybe one day I'll be able to navigate through you. But honestly, this might be the last time we're able to come when Jakarta is the capital city.
Soon the capital city will be moved, so maybe the population goes down a little bit, which is the hope from the government, but we'll see.
Follow on our next adventure soon. Bye-bye.